Nobody get in the way.
There.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, he wants me dead. Good God, these things are tough. Charge!
That's all you've got.
Focus, come here. Focus.
Yeah, dude, there's one like right behind you.
That's all you've got.
Where's my mace? Let's finish this time. Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I am the Humble Gamer and this is some more of Enderal Forgotten Stories. Now last time we found out an awful lot of stuff about this cycle and how I'm a prophet and how I'm going to help save the world essentially. I've just risen to level 7 because we've just got to this trial with these two initiates and this keeper. He's not a keeper, I can't remember what his exact rank is, but we're going to raise our health. I've just hit level 7, so then we're very quickly going to do the memories. I like the fact that your hand comes across and does it very quickly. You essentially slap yourself in the face to do it. But right, vagrant, poison cook, vagrant, sensitive tongue, or vagrant windwalker. What's sensitive tongue? Not fussed about alchemy. That's cooking. Windwalker. If you're wearing solely light armor, your stamina regeneration is increased by 30%. That's maybe. Flash powder. Throw flash powder at enemies for a period of time, giving you time to hide. Blind enemies cannot be attacked, maybe. Assassin. Sneak attacks with one-handed weapons and wolf claws now do 2.5 times. Daggers. Damage does not apply for daggers. Knife thrust. Sneak attacks with daggers now do 4 times. I haven't got a dagger. Actually, no, I do. I literally just put it away. Novice lockpicks 25%. Yes, I will take that because it also increases my thing with my bow. Now I've also got learning points, but I haven't really got any. But if I press that, I can also do this. I can see I've got learning points 23 and crafting points 22, so I can learn a load of shit. But I haven't got anything I already want to learn right now. So let's do that. Come out of there, full save. Hurry up! Hurry up! Got shit to do. There we go, lovely. Right. So let's just said bug eggs. Old iron arrows. Nothing in there. Right, let's keep going. Yeah, we've got Kalia, Dunwar, sorry, and this guy, Jorik Bartar. Never mind, let's just keep going. I don't want my arcane fever to keep worsening. I didn't put any of my shit down this time. Bugger. In that case, I do have some stuff. I do actually have a dagger. The dagger of despair. Anyway, come on, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do what we came for, people. Do this ritual.
Wait, do you see that?
Yes, that man. What is he doing?
Who cares? He's probably just a traveler.
No, I'm not so sure.
He shouldn't be here. No merchant in his right mind would voluntarily travel through the Whispering Forest. We'll go take a look at him. Stay ready.
Red Madness?
She's with me now. Forever.
Kirush.
What? You there? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
She's with me now. Forever.
What are you, deaf? Identify yourself.
His eyes. Master, this is the Red Madness.
Yep.
Shit, of course. You will put away that pickaxe right now, my sir, and then get on your knees.
She wanted to leave. Don't you understand? She wanted to leave me. Just like that.
This is
But now,
disgusting.
She will stay.
Oh, Jesus.
By the righteous path! Have you lost your mind?
I could ask you the same thing, damn it. Did you forget what Magister Yarrow did to the novices? This man could have attacked us at any moment.
Yeah, he could have done, but he didn't.
Oh, really? Malphus protect us from your cunning. But did the thought ever cross your mind that one needs to understand a disease in
Poor
order to
donkey.
heal it? And that some apothecary might have given their left hand for a living patient?
You're not being fair, Master. I was only protecting...
You're an idiot, Dunoir.
You behaved like an idiot, and not for the first time. The other masters might ignore that fact due to your religious commitment and your bloodline. I get that. But if something like this ever happens again, you will be suspended from the rites and will spend the rest of your life polishing prayer banks in the sanctum. Do I make myself clear?
He really was trying to protect us, Master. Maybe...
Do I make myself clear?
You do, Master. And I beg your forgiveness for my offense.
Granted. Now let's push on. We will take care of the body after the ritual.
Are you okay?
Just save it. Keep walking.
Alright. Alright. Relata Shera. What does that mean? Oh, excuse me. Don't know what's got into my throat, but apparently I'm ill in some way. Okay, this must be the ritual site then.
Here it is. The first foothold. This is where Malphus's vassals erected their first camp. So behave yourselves accordingly. You too, prodigy.
I make no promises.
Well then, before we start, there's something I need to tell you. Something, important.
Mm-hmm.
The rumors concerning the deaths of the Lightborn, they're true.
What?
The gods are dead. They fell 2 winters ago, beneath the sword of an unknown traveler. We, that is, the Order, have known about this for quite some time now, but haven't told the common people yet.
I thought we weren't telling people this at
Since
all.
the 3 of you intend to take the trial, there's no way to disguise the truth anymore.
Okay.
But how can a god die?
There was a prophecy, as old as the Lightborn themselves, in which there was talk of a shadow god, who would end the era of gods. And it came true. I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
You're telling us that the gods have been killed, and you are sorry. What's next? That tomorrow the sun will stop shining? Tell us that this is a test, Master. It is, isn't it? A test of our faith.
Nope.
No, the Lightborn are dead. But, hard as it may be to accept, we cannot
We?
afford to fall into a
Who the heck is
spiritual
we?
crisis right now.
The Order of the Gods, Malphus's order, was created to protect the Lightborn. And if what you're saying, this blasphemy is true, then we're meaningless. We failed, don't you see that? Oh, by the Black Guardian, I just can't believe it.
And though I shan't be seen, thou shalt live by my virtue. 3rd Revelation, verse 137. I know it's hard, Dunmore, but if this is true, we have to show strength and keep on believing in what the Lightborn stood for.
She's right.
Which is the idea of peace and...
Oh, just shut your mouth, Sakaresh. If anything, you lowborn scum are living proof that the Order is going downhill. Do you really think I don't know about the village? You're a damned witch, and if this were the old times, you would have been crucified long time ago.
You don't mean that, Dunmore.
Drop it, for heaven's sake! We're all on the same side here.
Agreed.
No, we are not. This wench doesn't have any right to wear the white robes. And if you would spend more time with the holy scriptures instead of your brandy bottle, you would see it as well.
This is what I saw.
But no, you just...
Shut up! I swear to you, one more word and you will wish that I just suspended you.
But...
No buts! Do you understand?
Yes.
I hope so, for your sake. Just be glad that this is a time when we need skilled mages more than ever. Just be glad. Now enough of this. Our demeanor defiles this sacred place. There will be enough time for depression and personal crisis after the trial. Let's recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor. In life as in death.
May your light guide me.
me.
Good. As you know, this trial will test the fortitude of your spirit. Because this is what distinguishes a keeper from a soldier. What distinguishes a wise man from a fool. Keep that in mind. Now, drink the potion I gave you. You first, Prodigy. Let's hope the Grand Master was right about you.
Okay. Whoa. I fell down. I fell down. I done fall down. Kapoom. Okay, now where have they sent me? Oh, hello.
Oh no. No, no, no. I knew I wouldn't be the last one. Did they also tell you the tales about the Keeper's spirit? They've lured you into a trap, you know. And you fell for it. Because you're arrogant. Just as I am. As I was.
You're not real, are you?
Of course not. At least not according to your definition of the word. But then again, what is reality anyway?
Oh, I've heard that one before.
If I told you that you and your friend Sirius actually lie dead at the bottom of the sea, and that everything that has happened so far, your journey to Ark, the search at the Sun Coast, was only a dream, would you be able to recognize the truth?
That would make more sense.
The answer is no. Because you don't want to be dead. Therefore, your mind will do anything to make you believe this entire dream you've had was and is reality.
How am I able to dream if I'm actually dead, though? That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't it? Tell me, what is time to the dead and dreaming anyway? The last second before the water floods into your lungs. The very last instant before it tears them apart in your mind. It could be an eternity. A self-created sanctuary built from nothing but your wishes. But what's the point in talking anyway? You don't want to believe me. And I'm tired of trying to make you. Now leave me alone, before we make the suppressor even angrier.
Who's the suppressor?
He doesn't like words. He likes the silence.
Suppressor, who are you talking about?
What? They haven't told you about him? Oh, that's so typical. The suppressor. He's the reason why we will be imprisoned here forever. And why we can't access our feelings and wishes. And he does it because he wants us to lose hope. To stop believing. And... you know, sometimes I wonder if that's exactly what we humans are... what I have to do to finally be free. Give up. Detach myself from the dreams of the past. Who knows if there were anything else than phantasms to begin with. But no. No, not yet. It's too early to surrender. And isn't that what makes us human anyway? To hope? And to just keep on waiting for that one miracle that will end the pain once and for all?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll wait. And you will wait with me forever.
Right. I have no interest in waiting with you. Am I naked? No, I'm not naked. I have a dagger. Ah!
What the? How did you do that?
I just walked up. I wish I knew.
You simply opened it? But that's impossible. All these years it's kept me from escaping, and you just... Come on. We have to look. We have to look and see what's outside. We won't get far, but still we have to see. Come, lead the way.
Gladly. They're all going to require keys, aren't they? Couple of seducers through there. Fight, man, fight! Fortunately, they're not very dangerous. You honestly just gonna stand there, Axon?
These are the scourges of the suppressor. They want to punish us.
Ah. Listen to the silence. What really drives you? Again, I'll put. You can pause this. I'll leave it up for long enough. You can pause this so you can have a read of it. I'm not desperate to do that. But there's that name Sirius again. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's an awful lot of story in that, and I will be reading them through as I watch these videos back. these are easy to get rid of. Are you at any point going to do any fighting, or do you just stand there and watch me do it all? Another written paper. It's exactly the same thing. Right, okay. Oh. Oh! Fucking hell. God, they scream. They're like Nazgul. That's not where I need to go anyway, but right, let's go. I'm sure the way we need to go is up here.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go out. After all, I mean, yeah. Yes, the cell is small, but at least it's safe.
It's just a bit cold, man. Save. Okay. Ah. A dead person. Does he have anything of value? Search panic. Panic is empty. Search hopelessness. Search despair. They're all empty. I'm sure there's some sort of metaphoric message in there somewhere. Oh, skulls. And more of these seducer bitches. Seducer bitch! Go on now, where? Had to be through here, won't it? Yes, yes! Progress. Sergei. Whoa.
Haven't we been here before? By the gods, everything here looks so similar. It's a damn maze. Oh, really? We should never have left.
Oh, shut up.
This will be our doom.
Keep moving, Axion. They won't kill us.
No. No. Do you see it? All the cells. They're all empty. And there's blood. Oh no. There were people in there just like us.
Yeah.
They didn't know their place either, and now they're dead. They've simply dissolved. Because we dared disobey the suppressor. By the gods. This is what will happen to us too. I knew it was a mistake to leave in the first place. I just knew it.
Yeah, well. I've never been one for following rules. Wow. Okay. Okay. I should have followed the rules of don't take anything off stuff. Right, okay. A little bit further back, I will catch up with you when we've got back to where we were. Okay, so back. What I need to do is I need to take that and then... Whew. Okay, let's quickly save that. So we got through because that opened that door there. See, that skull opened that door. The skull of remorse led us out. Ah. Alrighty then. Saving. Yep. Ah, so we're back here now. Oh, no. Something's happening.
Oh no, no! Can't you see? We're back where we...
Ah. Yes, I will have a sleep. Okay then.
What? Leave me alone! The suppressor's punishment. It will be horrible.
Bring it on. Why is over there the suppressor? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything.
No, you haven't. Because you're blind. The suppressor is here, in every single stone, in every bone, in every drop of blood, and yet you are too blind to see it. But I should have known. I mean, what can you expect from someone who has killed his entire family? I followed you because for a brief moment, you made me want to believe, and now you've dragged me into the abyss along with you.
There must be a way out of here.
No, there isn't. Just look at us. Look at what we are. We are the damned because we are trapped too deeply in the past. And that's why we do not deserve freedom.
Just understand, who are you? A part of me, an illusion?
Of course I'm a part of you, and you are a part of me. Isn't that obvious? But I should have known you wouldn't understand. You're too weak. You always were.
There's gotta be something. There has to be something. There's always something. Just what binds me to this I do still have a knife, Axion.
The suppressor's punishment. It will be horrible.
I have a theory. I'm saving, so bear with me on this.
Well, well. So you figured it out? Yes. I am what keeps you in this place. But was it blind rage that made you act, or have you truly understood who I am? Have you understood what drives you and determines your actions? The salt corrodes your skin, and the water in your lungs is cold. But you still haven't found it, child, have you?
I was right. Don't know what that means. Huh? What? 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 What am I back here? And what the fuck is that? Jesper? Can't talk to you. I can't.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Good to see you awake. How are you feeling?
Where are the others? Dunwar, Kalia, Masturbata.
Good question. The room was empty when I came here. Actually, that's quite weird now that you mention it. The entire temple seemed kind of deserted. But, probably a ceremony or something like that. Now, tell me, how are you holding up? I heard this trial's quite the feat. Apparently some of the novices never wake up again.
Tired. Where are we?
In the temple. The curarium, to be precise. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Eichson guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here, so I thought I'd just stay. I mean, hey, you are a keeper of the first sigil now, aren't you? I believe congratulations are in order.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Bad, though, that this keeperness won't get you anywhere. Do you know why? Because you're pathetic. Simply pathetic.
Excuse me?
I said you are pathetic. At first we believed it would be more exciting this time. But now that we've seen the new prophet, our hopes are gone. You're a joke.
A nobody who let his only friend kick the bucket.
As if you'd ever accept that. You humans are always so damn persistent, aren't you? Why? Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, prophet, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
A weakling.
Yeah.
And a murderer.
And that is why you will burn. All of you. The cleansing will happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
So you're the ones behind this, aren't you? What are you doing this? What have we done to you? Oh no, probably Byron will probably go, you don't scare me.
Is that so? Such presumption from a fish who thinks his pondering the world. The world is an interplay of cause and effect, and the only logical consequence of your existence is annihilation. That's the way it was, and that's the way it's going to be. But enough of the banter, urchin. We wanted to meet you, and so we did, even though the result is rather sobering. Now wake up. Keep on stumbling through the mist.
This is good. This is very good. Oh. Now we're in the Cruarium proper, I imagine. Done what? you okay there, hun? Well, you're the only one up, so...
Thank Malphus. I was starting to think I was the only one. How are you? You look exhausted.
Yeah. Had a bad dream, a nightmare.
You did. That's probably one of the after effects of the potion, but it will pass, I'm sure of it. But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after all. I woke up just a few hours earlier, and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it.
That's good of him.
But I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it. We passed the trial.
So does that make us keepers now?
Almost, yes. All that is left to do is to take the oath, and then Grandmaster Aranthiel will exalt us to the keepers of the first sigil. Speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these dreams, and of course about this... cycle.
Ah, good. Not the only one that knows
This
now.
is so bizarre, really. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. This is a lot to take in.
Yep. I figured, what do you make of all this? The cycle, the cleansing?
Hard to say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, I suppose all of this explains a lot. At least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you.
Yay. I wish I could say that with the same conviction. To be honest, I don't really think I've understood all that's happened to me yet.
Yes, I believe that. It's a great responsibility you've been given. And as impressive as your skills are, I would not want to change places with you.
Damn it, that was my next question. So what's the next step?
Well, as I said, we both have to take the Holy Oath. You should talk to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready. He's waiting for you in the Emporium.
We both? What about Dunwar?
Right. Dunwar. The apothecary examined him about an hour ago, and it doesn't look good. It's likely that he'll never wake up again.
Maybe a little self-control would have done him some good.
He was impulsive, yes. But to some extent, I can understand why he was the way he was. You know, Dunwar was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior. The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his faith in the path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows? Maybe he would have been a great help to the Order with the right guidance. But
Maybe.
I guess Master Bartar's revelation was just too much for him. It's hard to be told that everything you've lived for was a lie.
You don't seem to be too shaken by all of this. The death of the Lightborn, I mean.
Well, maybe I just don't show it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that's mainly due to the fact that to me, as opposed to Dunwar, the Order always stood for an idea. And an idea doesn't die with the one who first thought of it. Funny that the Grandmaster said nearly the same thing during the exaltation. Dunwar would have considered it blasphemy.
Interesting thought. Speaking of Dunwar, what was that thing at the ritual place all about? He called you a witch?
I knew the question would come eventually. I suppose the answer depends on whether you're in the mood for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later, you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so why not from me first?
I wouldn't have asked if I weren't interested. Shoot.
As you wish. Where should I start? Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born, and I never got to know my parents.
You don't remember? How come?
I wish I knew. What I do know, though, is that the first memory I have is of waking up in the middle of some village. It was dark, and I felt dizzy and, I don't know, empty? That's probably the best way to describe it. I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and, well, that's when I realized what was actually going on around me.
What?
The entire village. It had been destroyed. There were corpses everywhere. Men, women, children. And the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And it had all just happened hours before because the destruction was still fresh. Whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran towards one of the corpses, and started screaming something in my direction. Then I felt a blow on the back of my head, and I lost consciousness. By the name of the sun, it's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but the memory feels as if it had happened yesterday.
Why did those men attack you?
Well, it turned out the riders were hunters who had come from that village. They must have observed the whatever it was from the distance and ridden back to the village. At least I think that's how it went. I guess I'll never find out. The reason they thought I was somehow involved is that the village priest found me a couple of days before it happened near a shrine in the wilderness.
Right, okay.
Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary tried, he couldn't wake me up from my comatose sleep. And it seems that made the riders think I was some kind of witch child, or unholy beast, whichever you prefer.
They really thought a 6-year-old could destroy an entire village? That's ridiculous.
For you, maybe. For them, as simple people, it was probably the best explanation they had. And think about it, it's not that far off. A motherless child who neither talks nor breathes steadily is found abandoned on the roadside and has a strange mark on her face. They leave to go hunting, and when they come back, they find their village in ruins with that foundling child being the only survivor. You have to admit, It's not that much of a stretch, even if those men hadn't been superstitious farmers.
I see. And these men wanted to do what exactly? Take revenge?
Probably. Truth be told, I try not to think about it too much.
That's fair.
And actually, it doesn't matter, because I somehow managed to get away before they could do anything. I even made it to Ark all by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end, because I was pathless.
They brought you into the Undercity, right?
Yes. Thinking about it now, I actually wonder how I made it through my time down there. But maybe that's one of the advantages of being a child. You don't think. You just act.
Not a bad way of looking at it.
Still, the winters down there were cruel. And if Master Tyrus hadn't found and taken care of me, I probably wouldn't have made it through my second year.
Master Tyrus? A keeper adopted you?
Yes, otherwise I would not be here. He saw me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it. Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you being here. But Tyrus was a highly regarded man, and that's why they let it slide.
So, he just saw you and decided to adopt you. That sounds too good to be true, to be honest.
It does, yes. But then, he had lost both his wife and daughter 5 years before he found me, so maybe I was some kind of substitute. I don't know. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I owe him everything. He was a good man, and that's all that matters.
Why is the Order so preoccupied about Pathless trying to get into their ranks? It's not like we don't have our reasons.
That's right, we do. But we are both still pathless, and that disqualifies us according to the Holy Verses. I guess now you understand why I was never as connected to Malphas's teaching as Dunwar was. To some of the Keepers, I am still an outcast, and no matter what I do, I always will be.
So, Master Tyrus granted you the Novitiate?
Yes, and now I'm here. Well, here we've reached the end of my impressive tale. I hope you liked it.
What happened to Master Tyrus? Where is he now?
Gone. He was very old, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. But I'd prefer not to talk about it, if you don't mind.
Of course. So that means Dunwar believes that this story about you being responsible for the destruction is actually true?
He does, yes, and he's not alone in his opinion. One of those hunters recognized me in the market my first year as a novice, and you can imagine that it was easy pickings for those who were already against my presence in the Order. From then on, they added names to the derogatory stares. Demon Child, Witch, whatever they could come up with.
Do I flirt or do I go, no, oh, fuck it, let's flirt. Well, you're talented, intelligent, pretty. Many reasons for the novices to envy you.
Yes, maybe. You know what's funny? To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. That way, people just leave me alone, and that gives me more time to focus on what's important. On my goals.
Which would be?
Several. But I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. Maybe.
Let's talk later. I should go and see the Grand Master now.
You should. It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think?
That'd be nice.
Good. Then get your gear from the chest by your bed and we'll go.
And we shall do that, but we shall do that in the next episode. So let me just put Byron just somewhere where there's light on him. There we go. So either way, thank you ever so much for watching. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. Check out the game in the description below. It will tell you on the Steam store page exactly what kind of version of Skyrim you need to own. It is Oldrim, definitely old original Skyrim, and possibly Legendary Edition. It doesn't, at time of recording, work for Special Edition, but either way, check out the annotations on the screen you're about to see. Thank you ever so much for watching. I was me, that was Enderal, Forgotten Stories. See you very soon, guys. Goodbye. Oh, piss off! Stop following me! around, you little spear shit! Ah!